country road.
Take me home
To the place
I belong.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the amazing story behind the Ima Survivor Sanctuary and the lives of the co-founders Lester Morrow and Jami Walker. We will explore their biography, lifestyle, and net worth. Let's get started. What is the Ima Survivor Sanctuary all about? The Ima Survivor Sanctuary is a haven and a forever home for farm animals, operating as a nonprofit. It was founded by Lester Morrow and Jami Walker after the devastating effects of Hurricane Harvey. The purpose of this haven was to take in all the abandoned or lost farm animals who survived the natural disaster. They named the sanctuary after their only surviving donkey, Ima. Lester and Jami share their experiences with others by posting daily videos of them with the babies on different social media platforms. They do this as a way to give a voice to farm animals who have experienced abuse, neglect, or abandonment. They also try to connect to the daily struggles farm animals deal with that are similar to what we as humans go through, including depression, obesity, and shyness, among other social disorders or health issues. Lester Morrow and Jami Walker, personal lives. As mentioned earlier, the Ima Survivor Sanctuary is owned and taken care of by Lester Morrow and Jami Walker. Lester, who used to be a teacher, is now retired. He currently drives a school bus, so he can dedicate the remainder of his day tending to the littles. Jami, on the other hand, works as a business health executive by day. The rest of her time is spent running the business and social media side of the business, and spending as much time with the babies as possible. Both Lester and Jami can be described as selfless and kind-hearted individuals who share a great love and deep passion for animals. The bond they share with each of their babies is clear in the way that they interact and care for them. They're also down-to-earth and relatable, and never shy away from admitting their flaws. All of these qualities are the reasons why they are adored and loved by their fans and supporters. Ima Survivor Sanctuary. How it all started. Hurricane Harvey was among the worst natural disasters to have hit the USA, and the beautiful city of Plum Grove, Texas, was among the regions that took the biggest hit. Owing to the biblical amounts of rain caused by the hurricane, the authorities had no choice but to release the floodgates of the great San Jacinto River that bordered Plum Grove to the west. This was done without warning, as it was the last resort to prevent a potential breach, by releasing the pressure of the dams. The floodwaters led to many homes and farms being inundated with 6 feet of water, and there was absolutely no dry land in sight. Lester Morrow, despite his 500-acre farm, is on a hill, was also forced to evacuate his home. Given the suddenness of the flood, he did not have enough time to get all of his animals to safety. The most he could do was release them and give them as much provision as he could. With final hugs and kisses and a heavy heart, Lester was forced to leave his farm and animals behind, to take his family to higher ground. He spent 3 days that followed worrying about the animals he left behind. From the videos and pictures he received of his farm, Lester was convinced that he would have lost all of his animals. He only hoped that they had passed on quickly and painlessly. After 3 days, Lester went back to his farm to find his babies and give them a proper burial. So you can understand him being overwhelmed with emotion when his pig Patty came running up to him in the driveway. Although he lost dozens of his animals, a few of them managed to survive. Aside from Patty, Ima, the donkey, also survived, along with a few horses and goats. This heartwarming reunion with his animals was caught on video and made waves over the internet. The whole world was moved by the love and concern Lester had for his animals. It was this viral video that led to Jami Walker and Lester's meeting. At the time, Jami was volunteering at a convention center. She and her colleagues, along with a few of Lester's friends, came together to help repair the damage the hurricane and floods had caused to the farm. They also provided feed and supplies for the animals that survived. From their interaction, and based on the fact that many farm animals had been lost and abandoned after the disaster, Lester and Jami decided to turn the farm into a sanctuary. They named it after the last surviving donkey at the time, Ima, because of her fighting spirit, and surviving 6 feet of water despite being only 4 feet tall. With the creation of the Ima Survivor Sanctuary, Lester and Jami received an overwhelming response. Many people would call or send Facebook posts of animals who were abandoned or whose owners could no longer afford to care for them. They made the sanctuary a safe place, where the farm animals could live out the rest of their lives, receiving the care and attention they needed. What started with a few animals over the years has grown to over 80 animals. Today, there are a variety of farm animals living on the farm, including everyone's favorite ostrich, Carl, and Annie the alpaca. What's more, each of the babies has their origin story and how they survived. It's safe to say that what Lester and Jami do for these animals is not something you see very often. And for both of them, it feels like they're fulfilling a life's purpose. Ima Survivor Sanctuary, engagement with fans. The babies are, however, not the only ones loved by the Morrows. They also love and appreciate their fans, followers, and well-wishers. The Morrows regard their audience on all their social media platforms as family. In the same way, they lovingly interact with the babies, giving them constant reassurance. The Morrows also love to interact and openly share with their supporters. And that's why they make a point of ensuring their social media platforms are safe spaces, where we express ourselves freely, inasmuch as the videos shared on the channel are made to raise awareness about the farm animals and what they go through. They're also meant to serve as a reminder that the world is not all bad. And that's why the Ima Survivor Sanctuary has such a tightly knit community of fans and supporters, ready to defend and speak for what the sanctuary is about. Ima Survivor Sanctuary net worth. As mentioned earlier, the Ima Survivor Sanctuary is an American YouTube channel that currently has over 187,000 subscribers. The channel was started 12 years ago in 2009 and has a total of about 1,500 plus videos so far. According to YouTubers.me, the estimated net worth of the channel is between $24,000 and $144,000, with estimated monthly earnings of $2.29 thousand and estimated weekly earnings of $727.